Alright guys, here's my coin finds for this year. Right here's the stuff I found in where I was like metal detecting in rivers. Up here is just a bunch of modern Canadian pennies. Since I'm Michigan, I get a lot of Canadian coins. I did find 1 cent euros and a 2 cent euro, but other than that, they're pretty modern and not worth anything. The two oldest coins I found in a river was in 1952. Jefferson nickel, so nothing special there, and a 1953 wheat penny. So I mean, they're like not old at all, but I mean that's the best I've done river hunting. All right, now the other stuff. I've heard people on YouTube say about the stuff they find in like coins and where they're going through regular change and things. And I found this 1916 wheat penny in 2010 in some change, and I got from a grocery store. And so I thought it was pretty cool because it's been in circulation for 94 years. So, I mean, you never know what you're going to find in change. So always keep looking. Now to my metal detecting stuff. Alright, so here's my foreign coins I found on ground, not detecting in river. Here's a whole bunch of Canadian pennies, modern ones. I got a 1978 Canadian dime too, pretty modern. This right here, this is a Japanese half dollar. You can see the flower design right there on the front of it, and it says there's a 50 right there. It's like their half dollar. I looked it up. It was 1989, so it's not that old at all. But I thought it was pretty cool. Right here I got a 1951 Canadian penny, and that's got King George on it. I'm pretty sure, and another 1942. And both of those are King George pennies. Now my oldest foreign coin I got is 1876 H Canadian large cent. And it's got a hole in it, of course. It's pretty worn, so you're not going to be able to probably see it that well through this camera. But it's pretty nice. It's got Queen Victoria on this side. Yeah, it's got a hole right on top of it. So, I mean, most coins of this era usually got holes in them and stuff. Alright, now to regular coins. Here's my wheat penny collection. I got a 1916 wheat and a 1927. Here's a bunch of extra wheats I have from the 1940s and 50s. And then I also log my wheat pennies in a folder. The oldest one I've ever found is a 1909. Wish it was a VDB, but it's not. Got a 1916 as I showed you there. Two of them. 1917. 1919, 1924, 1927, 1930, and a 1937. And that's just my old wheat pennies. I mean, I got that folder a ton of like 40s and 50s wheats. I mean, I'm not going to go through them all. I mean, they're not that old, so I just have them in there just to start my collection. Alright, now my Indian head pennies. I got a 1903. I think this one was the first ever wheat penny I found. Oh, no, that 1903. Got one in 2010 and one in 2012. Read it in the top. But I did really well in wheat pennies. I mean, Indian head pennies this year because I got the XLT, the White's XLT, and I was able to dig a lot deeper holes to get a lot more Indian head pennies. So I was happy about that. So I got 1903 there and another 1903, a 1904, 1899, another 1899, 1898, 1893, 1891, and an 1865. Yeah, I wish it was a fatty, but it's not. And the 1865 is in really, really fine condition. You can see right there. If it wasn't in this container, you would be able to see it better. I'm sorry, I keep them in there to keep them safe. So if I find it if I do a hunt live, I'll show you. I plan on doing a bunch soon this summer. Here's my silvers. I got a 1920 Mercury dime. That was the first ever silver I ever dug in 2010. First time I ever dug. It's extremely worn, so I mean it's nice to get a silver, but it wasn't that good a condition. I got a 1925 after that in 2012, and I got a 1926 as well. And my biggest silver, 1944 Walking Liberty half dollar. So, yeah, I got that in an area in a house that was built in 1991. They actually brought fill dirt to the house, and this came in with the fill dirt. So I was pretty happy. So always, doesn't matter how old the house is. If it has fill dirt, I would definitely detect it, because you can get gold like this. I'm not as good as getting silver. I mean, I hope I can get some more in the future. I mean, I'm not as good as most of you guys on there, but just good luck. Now here's some of my really good finds that I got. This right here is an 1865 2-cent piece. Got this in 2010 at an old farm. It's really worn. I mean, you can kind of see the shield right there in this picture, but it's a little hard to see. Yeah. Try to get in better lighting, but I don't think I can. It's got some copper corrosion there in the back, but it's a 2-cent. I was really excited when I dug this, like jumping up and down, so excited, almost shaking. I was shocked to get this. This right here is an 1863 Civil War token. It's to the Morris and Messer Company in Pontiac, Michigan. And they handed these out. They're a hardware dealer store, and they handed these out during the Civil War. Yeah, and I thought it was pretty cool looking and stuff. Not a lot of people find these. And my favorite coin that I found, and it happens to be my favorite coin, is an 1857 Flying Eagle cent. And I got this at an old house that they just recently tore down and made its property into a park. So I was really happy to find this Flying Eagle cent in the front. It was with the 1904 Indian head penny, so they were both together, and I was just shocked to get a Flying Eagle because they only made that for 3 years, and I thought I'd never find one. Well, that's my metal detecting finds, guys. I plan on putting a bottle finds video up too from bottle hunts I've done, so stay posted and stuff for that. And I hope to get some more hunts out too. Good luck to everyone and happy hunting.